First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burkhead. Everybody said it won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, just want to make some shit very goddamn clear. First and foremost, shout out to my audience, shout out to my new subscribers, shout out to those that been subscribed, and goddamn it, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. You know, I ain't through with you motherfuckers yet. And I want to explain some shit. First and foremost, I have no desire to be a rapper. And I have no desire to I really don't have a desire for what goes on with rappers or none of that shit. Like, I'm really not concerned about it. This case doesn't really concern me. I just know that our youth and our kids look up to these rappers. And my whole point is to convince these kids to stop looking up to rappers and learn to be our own man and look up to positive role models. Because at this point, rappers are not a good role model for our kids to look up to. And their music influences us every day. So I really don't care nothing about you old motherfuckers because you got 40-year-old motherfuckers and their favorite rapper is NBA Youngboy or some shit, which is weird to me. That ain't even your generation, bro. And if you listen to NBA Youngboy, it ain't me judging, but I'm just saying, I really don't give a fuck about you old motherfuckers that listen to these young stinking ass rappers. I really don't care about that. It's the youth that it influenced the most. So that's my whole point is that, other than that, I really don't give a fuck about you rappers. I just don't think our kids should look up to them. And, and try to portray the shit that y'all do. And this is a prime example because, YMW Melly, aka also known as I got murder on my mind. I got murder on my mind. And all that shit there. That was your most viral hit and shit like that. So listen, you been locked up about 4 years? This shit 5 years old. You on some Pac shit. Yeah, and Juice. When he killed his homies and shit. Yeah, after they robbed that liquor store and shit. That's kind of how you looking right now. You went to the funeral and shit. Yeah, but you on trial for the murder of 2 of your friends. And I just gotta be honest, another reason why I touched this, like I said, I don't want the youth following these stinking ass rappers. You know, I'm telling you, bro, they're a bunch of gay killers. These motherfuckers are a bunch of gay ass killers. That's what they are, some LGBT killers. And most of them got a home in Atlanta. Anyway, that's a whole other story. But, you know, and matter of fact, I got another video coming by Gunna and 6ix9ine. I'm gonna talk about that too. And it's a difference between them two. It's a big difference between 6ix9ine and Gunna. And I'm going to talk about that. That's going to be another. I might do it tomorrow. But I also got Spencer and Crawford coming tomorrow. I got to talk about that press conference. A lot of shit, man. But anyway, bro, you accused of killing your best friends. They live with you and shit. And they was rappers too. This hit home for me because... Yeah, my best friend on Deathrow, man. I told you, I ain't had a friend since. That's pretty much the only friend I ever considered. And some shit like that. And it hurt every day. Yeah, I think about him all the time. All the time. But it don't hurt as much as it used to hurt because I'm at a point where I understand life. And once you gain an understanding in life, shit don't hurt as much. It's like you gain I understand through the pain. I can understand. I have an understanding. And I know that even though he on death row, he got nothing but time to get his mind completely at peace with everything. And, And, like, bro, it's a light at the end of the tunnel. I went to prison, but I can't imagine what it's like on death row. I think about it all the time. I think about what it's like. I think about what he's going through. That shit, I think about it all the time, damn near every day. But it don't hurt as much no more because I just feel like no matter what conditions you under, it's a way to find peace no matter what you in. This motherfuckers living under a bridge, addicted to heroin. It's a way to find peace through anything in life. You can find peace, bro. You can find light at the end of the tunnel. But anyway, that's how I'm not gonna get into that. But I got some shit I'm gonna say. But listen, let's get into this. Listen, bro. They trying to put you on death row. And I'm gonna make this very clear. Even though I don't look up to no rappers, bro. I don't look up to these rappers, and I understand that it's entertainment, but they also costing the lives of black lives every day. It got a lot to do with black on black violence. These rappers do, and y'all don't own up to that shit. So that's my problem. But anyway, I don't wish no rapper in jail. I don't wish no man in jail. I don't fuck with the police. I don't call the law. I don't do none of that there. I don't write no statements, none of that kind of shit. I don't wish jail on no man. That Charleston White theory shit, bro. That's why. Listen, bro, you entertaining the shit, but that's what we ultimately disagree. I think you smart as shit, bro. I think you talented. You funny than a motherfucker, bro. But we can't joke about telling, bro. And that go for Bubba Dub. That go for all you snitch comedians. Snitching can never be a part of comedy for me, bro. I don't give a fuck how funny you make that shit sound, bro. There's no way that I can agree with going to the authorities and locking another black man up, or any man. But especially a black man. I just can't do it, bro. We can't make it funny. I just don't know. But listen, to those that's regular and live their life and go to work and this and that, and you see a crime and you report it, I don't look down on you, none of that there. But I'm just saying, I just don't do it, bro. Because the police kill my people. So how can I trust to call you and you kill my people? You'll put your motherfucking knee on one of my people's neck until he suffocate and die in front of the world. It's a lot of shit you motherfuckers do. So it ain't no way I can trust you. So no matter what I'm going through in life, no matter how hectic it is, it's time where, my life was in danger and I didn't call the police. Yeah, caught me without a strap and everything. I didn't call the laws, bro. I didn't call them for my rescue. I just got away from the situation and I made it out. But anyway, listen, bro. You trying to push this circumstantial evidence? You got about 4 lawyers. Another thing, bro, you look weird as shit. I just thought I'd mention that. I swear, I'm telling you, rappers look. I'm gonna tell you how most of y'all look to me. Y'all look evil and gay. I know that sound fucked up, but y'all look gay but evil. Y'all look like some little evil motherfuckers. I'm just being honest. You look evil and gay. It looked like your nails was manicured and shit. You getting your nails done in there or some shit? Damn. What they got, fingernail clippers and shit, in the county now? I don't know. You in Florida, different shit. But yeah, you had your nails, you had them motherfuckers trimmed perfectly and shit. And you was examining them and shit. Yeah, you still got your grill in and shit. I guess you got a brother in there doing your hair and keeping it up for you. Listen, bro, like I said, it's a lot of weird shit about you, bro. And another thing, you ain't a gangster. I just wanted to point that out because for one, I'm noticing a pattern with a lot of you stinking ass rappers. Y'all go to jail and complain and cry. Nah, bro, that ain't a part of being a gangster. You got to do your time. All that crying and you telling. You writing out to the world and writing on social media. They mistreating me. You telling on the guards and shit. You telling on other inmates and shit. That's snitching. They treating me bad. The water ain't cold. All kind of weird shit. You trying to get shit added to the commissary list and shit, bro. You can't change none of them kind of laws. Bro, you in jail. You motherfuckers rap about that all the time. You rap about your homies going. You got to hold it down like your homie did. So that's another thing. You motherfuckers complain too goddamn much when you go to jail for all this tough shit that you do. But anyway, bro, they don't got the murder weapon. They don't got no motive because they live with you, bro. Listen, I'm not here to say. I'm finna get off this shit and I'm finna get personal into some shit that I went through. I'm finna get off. I don't give a fuck about this case, but I will say this. Don't got the murder weapon, bro. And then you had a homie that was driving. Like, y'all just left the studio and 30 minutes later, your homies are dead. Two of them. And then you in the back seat and you got another homie driving. So they on the right side dead. You pull up to a whole nother location. Because it's some weird, I'm gonna tell you something for all you killers out there. Yeah, they can GPS your car and shit. Yeah, if you got a new car or some shit. They can find out everywhere you went, bro. Yeah, he drove to a whole nother location. The hospital was 1 mile away. You drove to a whole nother location. You called your baby mama. You FaceTimed her. And then you sent another message said, yeah, I did that shit. And then you called Fredo Bang. You put a whole nother rapper in that shit. Shout out to Fredo Bang. And shout out to you, Fredo Bang. You a real one. Fredo Bang said, I will not get on the stand and say shit. That ain't got shit to do with me. And that's what I would have done. But anyway, you came and picked them up. And you told your homie to... And another thing, bro. They got evidence that, you know, it was shots that was fired from within the car, bro. Like, as if you shot your homies. And then, after they already dead... You went to another location and you shot from outside the car, inside the car, and shot one of the homies again. Shot him through the cheek. So you wanted to make it look like a drive-by. You motherfuckers are dumb as shit, bro. Whether you did it or not, bro, you dumb. And it clearly shows that y'all was trying to cover up something. It took you an hour to take them to the hospital, bro. The studio was a mile away from the hospital, bro. Your homie went in there screaming and shit, talking about y'all had been in the drive-thru shootout. The homies was in there dead. I'm just saying, bro, for somebody who these supposed to be your brothers and they live with you, bro. Too much shit. Then your homie changed his clothes and shit. Y'all motherfuckers did a lot of shit, bro. I just don't know. Anyway, whether you get found guilty or not, I'm just gonna say this, bro. I doubt you beat it because, for one, it's just too much evidence showing that you was trying to hide something. Instead of make sure to get your homies to the hospital, but they were hit 16. It was 16 shots fired. They were hit so many times, so you knew they was dead, but you still didn't care much to get them to the hospital. You waited about an hour or two. You called motherfucker, all kind of shit, bro. And then I don't know, you motherfucking rappers emotional. You was laughing in the courtroom, and then you was crying. It was a lot of shit, bro. I just don't know. And you kept looking at your fingernails, and yeah, I don't know, bro. But anyway, am I my brother's keeper, bro? Either way it go, you wasn't no real homie. That's for damn sure. Because if you was a real gangster, you should at least been trying to get at the motherfuckers who supposedly shot at your homies. You should have been at least trying to do that. Like I said, 30 minutes after y'all left the studio, they was dead. Y'all had just left the studio. Y'all was, I don't know, bro. And you live with them. Just a lot of weird shit. That's why I say friendship ain't friendship no more. Real quick story. You know, I had been gone by 2-3 years at the time. I was way in West Texas. And I was finna get ready to see parole. And I had just got out of medium custody. Medium custody, that's kind of when you've been in trouble a little bit. Yeah, it's one step from closed custody. So I had been fucking up. Oh, matter of fact, we had just gotten some shit with the Mexicans. But that's a whole other story. So, some Marshall detectives, yeah, that's my hometown. They came to see me, bro. And they was like, yeah. And which was weird, because I thought I had a whole nother charge. I was scared as fuck. I was like, damn, they done got me for something else. But anyway, they pulled me in the interrogation room, and they say, listen, we know you about to see parole. Also, your friend Courtney, he's about to go on trial. Listen, man, you've been gone a couple years, man. We know you took the rap for the shit y'all did. You know, you never blamed, because I did. I took the rap for the whole team. Yeah, and we know you've been gone for a while, man, but you're about to see parole. And I'm telling you, man, we can put in a damn good word and get you home, bro. We just need you to be a character witness. I looked at him like, what? Yeah, we need you to be a character witness and just talk about that. Yeah, he was the one, the ringleader doing y'all crimes, and that you just took the charge, but he was the ringleader, and just do a character witness and just say how violent he was and this and that, and it wasn't you and it was him. So I looked at them like, huh? Nah, bro, I don't know nothing about that, bro. He ain't do nothing with me. Man, come on, man. We know. Man, you already done signed for the time. Ain't no need of lying no more. He done it, bro. So, I'm like, man, ain't nothing I can do for y'all, bro. I ain't got but 8 years. I'll be home soon. I've been gone a couple years. So anyway, they leave. A week later, bro, they come get me and say, you on chain. Some detectives, bro, not them detectives, it was some whole nother detectives, came to the unit. I was way in West Texas, 8 hours away from Marshall. They came and got me, and they drove me all the way to Marshall, bro, put me in the county jail. Now, I'm gonna be honest, bro, at this time, I had been gone a couple years. I was way in West Texas, felt like I was in a foreign land. They had some big-ass skunks out there. They had a lot of shit. I told you in my prison stories, they had bats flying in the fucking day room. I never got used to that shit. I told you I couldn't even watch the Cowboy game because of the fucking bats. And them motherfuckers fly wild and shit. And they fly during the daytime. But anyway, that's the whole other story. So I wasn't happy. I was miserable as shit in West Texas. But anyway, so I was kind of relieved to come to Marshall. Yeah, I could get a visit. My people can see me and shit. I hadn't got no visit in years and shit like that because I was so far away from home. So, get to Marshall. They check me in the county. And I'm asking questions. Am I charged with anything? What's going on? Because I'm like, I done told you motherfuckers I'm not finna cooperate. So, why would y'all bring me down here? So, they bring me through the county. So, right when you come into the county jail, right across from the holding cell, cause they had me in the holding cell. They booked me as if I had been locked up or something. I'm thinking I'm charged. So right across from me, they got Courtney in a cell by himself, like in one of them suicidal cells and shit. So he can see me. Bro, we go crazy. I lose my fucking mind. I'm like, bro, I'm going out, and the motherfuckers in the holding cell, I'm waking motherfuckers up, but I dare anybody to say something. Because, bro, I'm talking to my motherfucking bro. And at this time, he's going on trial. So I see him. Matter of fact, hold on. The first time I saw him, we were standing a few feet apart. He was coming off the elevator, and they tried to hurry up and put me in the holding cell. And he was coming through the door, and he had on a suit. That's how I knew he was coming from trial. And he looked at me, I looked at him, and man, they hurry up and put me in the holding cell, because they had strict orders to keep us away from each other. You know, they act like we was some mastermind criminal. Bro, we was 17 or 18, some young ass kids. Anyway, so we in the holding cell, and they kept telling me, the guards keep warning me, bro, quit talking to him or we gonna put you in a cell by yourself. I wouldn't stop, bro. We just going back and forth, and we just going back and forth, bro. And I'm just looking at him, he looking at me, and we just excited as shit. And that was a hell of a moment. Damn, I done lost track of everything. It took me back to that moment. That was the last time I seen him. So, they finally booked me and shit. I find out, okay, I don't got a charge. They put me in a tank with other motherfuckers from Marshall. They put me in a felony tank. I'm not gonna go into details of who was in this tank. Listen, all I'm gonna say is a couple of them were facing murder charges. And I knew them. So I get in the tank and they going down through there with them. They ask me about prison and all this and that. So they telling me, say, Courtney was in the tank across from us, but he was trying to escape. That's why he in the cell by himself. He planned to escape. And God was gonna help him. He was gonna break out, which was some gangster shit. Yeah, matter of fact, YMW and Melly, all that money and resources you got, that's what you should have been doing instead of complaining. Your ass should have been trying to break out of some shit. Anyway, So, old school, well, he wasn't old. He was probably about late 30s. He told it on Courtney and said, yeah, he trying to escape because he heard about it. And so they put him in the cell by himself. Now, they got me in the tank with all these motherfuckers with murder cases and different charges. So, I go to visitation. And my mama was like, listen, they trying to set you up on some shit. Cause I tell her who I'm in the tank with. She said, them motherfuckers been in there like all kind of shit. And she said, them motherfuckers is facing all kind of charges. Don't be talking to them about nothing. And they'll do anything to try to get off what they own. Which I'm already kind of peeping at, cause these motherfuckers asking me questions and shit. So, some weird shit. They moved me out the tank all of a sudden. And moved me across in the tank that my partner used to be in. So, the old school, because I'm calling him old school, cause I was like 20, I was 21 at the time. Probably 20. Yeah, I was like 20 at the time. And he was like 37 or some shit. But anyway, as soon as I go in the tank, I tell him, hey, you told it on Courtney? Man, get off the bus. He was sleeping and everything. And I made him fight, man. And I fought him. And I just thought I'd throw that out there. You know? Yeah, a lot of you motherfuckers ain't gonna fight for you, homie. But yeah, I fought his ass soon as I got in the tank. And after that, I ended up in that tank about another week. And so I'm hearing every day about his trial, and I'm hearing how bad it's sounding. And everybody just for sure he gonna get death row. So the verdict finally come, and they were like, yeah, they gave Courtney death row, bro. The guards come tell me. So I'm like, a week later, I never saw him again. But a week later, the prison, TDC came back and got me. So I had to go all the way back through the prison system again. I had to go back through Gurney, had to go through 4 or 5 other prison units, had to ride that goddamn Bluebird bus for about 15 goddamn hours. And I went through a whole nother process of going back to prison. But that was the last time I saw him. That's how that happened. But anyway, like I said, yeah, they brought me to the county, and I think they was trying to get some information. And on some shit, really fuck over me, like, you ain't gonna testify against them, then we gonna dig some shit up on you. Because it's nothing more criminating than putting you in a cell with a bunch of your old homies or dudes you know from the streets, because dudes talk. So anyway, one more story, and I'm off this motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you the coldest story I ever heard while I was in prison. Heard some cold stories, bro. Cold story. And that's why I talk about friendship a lot, bro. I don't trust motherfuckers. Let me tell you something, bro. For the right drug and for the right amount of money, a lot of you motherfuckers will turn on your homie, bro. Man, we had just had a little ride with the Mexicans or some shit, and I was in SEG at this point. I was in SEG and I was finna get shipped out this unit. It was a dude in there, and I'm not gonna say. Let's just say he was from Louisiana. Let's say that he's from Louisiana. I called him Louisiana. Okay, he was a Crip though, but we was cool. And he was talk back and forth from the cells. At this point in SEG, you're lonely as shit. You in a cell by yourself. Conversation, boy, that bring life to a lot of shit when you're in such a fucked up situation. So we chopping it up. He giving me his history. I'm giving him my history. And so he ain't got but 5 years. And he a little badass motherfucker. And we just get to going through our life together and shit. And I'm telling him life stories. He telling me. So he say, man, my cousin, man, he my first cousin. They both of their mama's sisters. He say, man, he got life without parole, man. He said, man, but he ain't even do it. He said, I know who done it. I was like, what? He tell me the story, bro. His cousin was the brick man. And his cousin was a blood and was in the blood neighborhood of the city. I ain't gonna say what city. Let's just say Shreveport, a random city. So he in Shreveport, and let's just say he on the east side, and he got all the bricks, him and his homies, and he a blood. Well, little Louisiana, he was a Crip, and all his homies was Crips. So it was a drought on the dope, and they had the bricks, but also they was selling fake bricks, which is kind of stupid. If you're gonna do that, you supposed to really kind of go out of town, drop that shit off, and come back to where the fuck you are. But he was dropping out. He was doing that shit in his own city. But they wasn't from Louisiana, but they was in Louisiana. Let's just say it like that. So they selling fake dope. They sell some fake bricks to some Crips. The Crips get the fake dope. Next thing Louisiana know, little Louisiana tell him, he say, bro, they come in this house, tie him up, and put a gun to his head. And he was on that juice real bad too. So he's smoking juice. They got him smoking juice, and he just high. And they telling him, listen, bro, you finna set your cousin up, or you gonna die. He like, what you talking about, man? He sold us some fake dope. You finna set him up. You finna call him and tell him you need 2 more bricks. Meet him at this motel, and goddamn it, we gonna do our thing, and you gonna help us do it. So he's sitting in this little van with him. He called his cousin, called him for the 2 bricks, told him to meet him at the room. He meet him at the room, and so he on that juice and he paranoid, so he pacing back and forth. His cousin come up there. He like, bro, why you acting so strange? He was like, man, nothing, man. Where the money at, man? Just where the dope at, man. So he was like, bro, why you acting like that, man? What's up? Talk to me. By that time, gunshots go off. Keep in mind, his cousin, best friend is in the passenger seat of the car waiting on him. They done went down and shot his cousin in the head. Shot his cousin, best friend, in the head, dead, in the car. So when his cousin heard the gunshots, he already see that his little cousin is acting funny. So he run downstairs, see that his best friend is dead. He see the Crip dudes running off. He's shooting at them, and he ain't hit none of them. So he run back to the car. He holding his partner bleeding and he crying. And the law show up and lock him up for the murder of his best friend. Check this out. So Lil Louisiana is telling me this. He said by this time he done ran from the motel and everything. So his cousin called him from the county jail. Say, bro, man, they got me locked up on the murder, bro. Man, come up here and clear this shit up, bro. Man, clear this shit up. These motherfuckers trying to give me life. He say he hung up. He telling me this. And when he telling, like I said, no story ever fucked me up like this. And he talking like, man, I feel bad about it, bro, but I did, bro. He said I felt like he was gonna try to put it on me. I was paranoid, and I was on that juice. He was like, man, he called me again. I talked to him. He say his auntie, his mama, everybody would tell him, bro, you got to get on the stand, bro, and testify that, man, he didn't do that shit. He said, bro, man, my Crip homies would have killed me if I'd have done it. So it was either that or he said, bro, I didn't testify, and I quit contacting, he quit answering his calls and everything. And his cousin got life without parole for the murder of his best friend. And saying that to say this, I just want to go on the record and I just want to announce some shit. Because at this point, bro, I don't give a fuck about no street politics. I don't give a fuck about this shit that you motherfucker call the streets, because it ain't no love in it. It ain't no love and it ain't no real friendship in these streets. And I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something. I don't believe in calling the law. I don't believe in cooperating. I don't believe in testifying. I don't even like being in the courtroom because it make me nervous. But if I had a partner, bro, and I know you didn't commit this murder, bro, and if it was a way that I could testify and get you off on that, bro, I'm finna be a testifying motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna be like Charleston White that goddamn day. But yeah, this is 903 Box, and I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.